Good morning, everyone. I'm Quinn Spadola, and I'm the Deputy Director in the National Nanotechnology Coordination Office, or the NNCO. The NNCO facilitates the NNI in collaboration with a team of federal leaders across 20+ agencies and departments that come together through the Nanoscale Science, Engineering, and Technology Subcommittee, or NSET. You're going to get to meet many members of NSET today and throughout the day. One of the keystone leaders of NSET, and a common thread throughout the NNI's history, has been the NSF's Mike Roco. And he's going to join us today to share a bit more about how the NNI came to be and the goals it set out to achieve. Mike will also be introducing our keynote presentation by Dr. Chad Merkin. But please, first, join me in welcoming Dr. Roco to the stage.
Distinguished NNI colleagues, good morning. First of all, on behalf of NSF and NNI, I would like to welcome all of you to this symposium. This is like 20-year life achievement event for NNI, and combined with perspectives into the future. At the end of the last century, discoveries in several disciplines reach the building blocks of matter, energy, and living systems, where novel properties and functions may be exploited and efficiently changed. This created conditions for convergence of disciplines and a holistic view in knowledge, technology, medicine, and philosophy, a new kind of renaissance. So nanotechnology affirmation is a historic pivotal development in science and society. From my perspective, in the 1980s, I was an engineering professor doing research on nanoscience. And in 1991, I initiated the first federal program on nanoparticles at NSF. In 1996, I formed a coalition of agencies interested in nanotechnology. And 2 years later, Tom Khalil in White House invited me to organize the interagency working group to explore the potential of the new field. We began with bringing together fragmented activities under unifying definition and strategy, and formulating the long-term vision of nanotechnology for 30 years. In the foundational report, Nanotechnology Research Directions. On March 10, 1999, on behalf of the interagency group, I had the opportunity to propose NNI at the White House. I had 10 minutes to make the case, a vision for the next century, and the proposal was for $500 million in the first year. Then we prepared the report on broad societal implication, including ethical, environmental, and economic projections. We published a brochure for the public, Shaping the World Atom by Atom, and an international benchmarking in 30 countries. We drafted the presidential NNI budget implementation plan with 9 research and development grant challenges. It was an exciting time with extraordinary implication and multiple communities providing feedback. After successful congressional hearing in June 1999, when Rick Smalley was a witness, the initiative was approved by OMB and PCAST, which concluded NNI is essential. It will help provide for a better world. Then Presidential Advisor Neil Lane, that you know already, recommended funding to President Clinton, who announced the NNI on January 21st, 2000. I like to mention, it took in Congress 3 years to make the law because of the difficulties in procedures and reaching, placing the initiative on the schedule. A few months later, I was asked, that means after January 2000, I was asked to chair the NSET subcommittee to implement the NNI, and Jim Murday was named director of NNCO. I think Jim is here, and he is a wonderful colleague and contributor. A collaborative organization that currently has 33 federal agencies and departments was set up around NSET with 5 governance principles: be transformational, visionary, inclusive, responsible, and convergent. Each of these principles, in fact, have specific activities. After 2001, NNI received support from every administration and every Congress that followed. That means this for 23 years. NNI investment increased in average by 22% per year between 2000 and 2010. This is unheard for this sustained increase, reaching about $1.9 billion per year in 2010. NNI is unique as a model of scientific, interdisciplinary, and cross-sector collaboration, as a driver of convergence education, and as a foundation for other emerging technologies. We emphasized a strong infrastructure and partnerships such as the Nanoelectronics Research Initiative with SRC. During the first 5 years of NNI, about 80 countries adopted research programs aligned with this vision, making nanotechnology the first truly global science initiative by 2005. The progress made in nanotechnology over the last 20 years has fundamentally changed how we think about nature and life, and consequently how things are done in industry, medicine, energy, environmental protection, defense, and in most sectors of the economy. Now we do things not possible before, such as bending light with metamaterials and editing the human genes, as well as enabling new fields such as quantum system and synthetic biology. Nanotechnology has become dominant in technologies such as catalysts, semiconductors, and pharmaceuticals. For instance, in semiconductors, that it's a topic of the day, nanotechnology contributes about 80% of current production of transistor semiconductors is based on nanotechnology. Also, overall, it supports the major industries of the future. One longitudinal study that included, besides the small companies, medium-sized, large companies, estimated that nanotechnology was a condition for competitiveness for about 3.6% of US GDP in 2020, when the corresponding annual revenues reach $750 billion in that year. This includes large companies which are dominant in this activity. The small companies may be about 10%, and large companies have the dominant benefit at this moment. In the next 10 years, we envision building hierarchical systems to human scale from nano, a new theoretical framework with increasing predictive capabilities based on nanoscale invariants, and a new generation of nano building blocks beyond those in the current periodic table by using the subatomic development. Nanotechnology is creating a powerful synergistic foundation for the future science, technology, and medical system able to address national challenges. Today, we celebrate the NNI progress, and we express gratitude to all nanotechnologists. I personally salute the NNI colleagues with whom I work together for more than 20 years. Thank you for all of you.